You shooting at police? You're shooting at police. My God. Come on. Policing in America with Brandon Tatum. I like Officer Tatum. I like Ben Shapiro. Let's just get to it. Let's see.
Another ginned up controversy over supposed police malfeasance, this time in Akron, Ohio, over the shooting of a supposedly unarmed black man. When I say supposedly, I mean that he was unarmed when he was shot. He was not unarmed about 20 seconds before. Joining us on the line to discuss is Brandon Tatum. He's host of the Officer Tatum Show and podcast. Brandon, great to talk to you.
Thanks for having me on.
So let's talk about this latest Walker over in Akron, Ohio. It required.
I have been hearing that a lot, like the unarmed black man thing. And it's getting kind of old because each video I see, I don't even want to get into it. Let's see them talk. We'll talk about it later.
Curfew on July 4th because people started looting shops and breaking windows. What were the actual circumstances surrounding the shooting of Jayland Walker?
Yeah, I think that it's just very sad that the media has to lie and the family and the attorneys have to lie about the situation because this is completely avoidable. So this young man, obviously, the night before this happened, he was in a pursuit again where he fled and ended up getting away. And so the following day, which is the situation we're talking about today, is he refused to stop for a simple traffic violation.
See, your boy was already in a high speed. This is what happens. I'm from the hood. I see this shit all the time. They think they could just drive away. I've been in the car with people that just sped up on the police. Like, what? Pull over, nigga. pull over. Like, pull over.
And he not only refused to stop, once he continued the pursuit or initiated the pursuit, he pulled out a gun, according to authorities, and also pole cam from the freeway, catches him pointing the gun out of the window and firing a shot at police. Then he takes them on a...
You shooting at police? You're shooting at police. My God. Come on.
Several-minute chase. He gets out of the car, jumps out while it's rolling with a ski mask on. He approaches the police, or at least turns at the police once. They use it
with a ski mask. Come on, a ski mask? A ski mask. What is you, Pooh Shiesty? That wave been over with a minute ago, man. Come on.
Taser at him. It does not work. He continued to run. He faced them again. They believe he's a threat, and they ended up shooting him.
So, Brandon, one of the things that the left likes to do with this sort of situation is then they look on the body and they find there's no gun on the suspect. But there's no way for the police officers to know that there's no gun on the suspect, considering that literally a minute before he was shooting a gun out the window.
He was shooting a gun. He was shooting a gun. This is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Why even try to push this type of narrative to the people to make them hate the police? Because personally, I've been pulled over a couple of times. When I say a couple, I mean really like 4 or 5. And each time I've been pulled over, I said, yes, sir, no, sir. What's up, officer? How you doing? Oh, you ran a stop sign, or rolling stop, whatever you call it. Oh, my bad. I didn't even notice. Oh, you're okay. You could just go. Warning. Each time I got pulled over, it was a warning. Each time. They just let me go. 0 ticket. So I just...
And as it turns out, the gun was in the car, correct?
Yeah, correct. He ended up leaving the gun in the car. They found that out after the fact, but it's called reasonableness. It's not reasonable for a police officer to somehow have the intuition to know where a gun is at all times. The police officers are going on a presumption based.
That's facts. Don't forget that their lives are up in danger too. Like, they actually put their lives on the line. As somebody who has been in sticky situations before, when that adrenaline is pumping, you just don't know.
Based on the behaviors of a particular suspect. I mean, there's no indication that this guy has dished a gun. He's jumping out of the car with a ski mask. He shot at the cops before. He's
with a ski mask like he's Jason, though. A ski mask. That is so funny to me.
Posturing himself, turning into shooting, taking a shooting stance. All of those things indicate a threat of serious bodily injury or death, which give police officers the ability to use deadly force against you.
So
I'm gonna be real. If I see somebody with ski masks, man.
Brandon, you obviously served
I'm gonna just assume the worst. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Me personally, I'm pretty paranoid. I'm gonna just assume the worst.
as a police officer for quite a while. And what we're watching right now is a complete breakdown in law and order in the United States as the media have decided that anytime a police officer does his job, we are not going to actually report on the actual facts of the case. We're simply going to report on what is likely to make the most clicks happen. And so when you're
Exactly. Think about it like this, right? The people, the police officers that did do something wrong, of course they should be punished, right? But the people that do right, like the police officers that do their jobs, I think that you should make them feel appreciated. I just think so. It'll make just the overall force in general better because like it will boost morale. Whatever. That's just me though.
you read a headline like this suspect was unarmed, what we're supposed to take away from this is that this is exactly like George Floyd. This is somebody who was under arrest and then was shot, or this is somebody who was never with a firearm. You're never supposed to take away the actual facts of the case. They always bury that in paragraph 4. And it seems to me that the media bear responsibility for the vast increase in crime rates.
1,000%. I think the media is responsible, and also there's pundits who are out there. Sean King is one of them.
Media.
A guy who poses himself as a black man. He's not a black man. He's actually a white man. I don't know if he wants to be transracial or not, but he's posing
Who? I don't know who this is. A white guy claiming to be a black guy? Come on now.
himself as a black man. He's running around lying. His initial statement came out and it had millions of views. He was saying that this was a good kid. He didn't do nothing wrong. He was a Lyft driver. I mean,
A good kid shooting a gun at the police with a ski mask on? And I said Jason earlier, not a hockey mask, a ski mask, okay? I don't know who got a ski mask on. I was just trying to make a movie reference, okay? It was kind of funny. But yeah.
all of these things that the media is doing and some of these black leaders are doing are setting young men up for failure. Because if you're walking out of your house and you've just listened to a headline, you think that this could happen to you. You could get
And you're going to be confrontational with the police. That's what I'm saying.
shot 60 times from being a Lyft driver. That is absolutely absurd. I wish that they would be honest about the situation, because if the police were acting in malice or they did something wrong, we can hold them accountable. But we also need the whole suspects accountable, because young men need to understand this will never happen to you if you do not take police on a high-speed chase, shoot at them, and jump.
That's what I'm saying. Dang, did my light just cut out up in the back? My light just cut out. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, come on now. Just have a bit of common sense. Just like a little bit, please.
Out of a moving car with a ski mask on. I wish that we would be balanced in our perspective, and therefore we can see a change in our country.
So, Brandon, to switch topics for just a moment, a lot of focus in on this terrible shooting in Highland Park in the Chicago region. And I did note yesterday on the show that there's always this vast media discrepancy between the kinds of shootings that they cover and the kind of shootings.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I got like the gist of the situation and what happened. In terms of the state of the police, you can just tell that they're just being blamed for everything at this point. Like the state of it, I don't know. The more like I think up in like the offices, police stations, all of that stuff, the morale might be low because people don't believe in the police anymore. That's what I think, me personally. I don't know though. Um, that's pretty much it though, guys. I think I got everything, at least for right now. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hit that subscribe button. Yay, Dottie. Peace.